It was perhaps the most chaotic parliament session witnessed in the country. Unruly members of the National Assembly fought each other in the chambers over the controversial Security Laws Amendment Bill, prompting Speaker Justin Muturi to suspend the session several times. And while the bill was passed in an acrimonious manner, High Court Judge George Odunga says maintaining order in the House lies squarely with the Speaker and that the manner in which the bill was passed was itself an illegality.
In my view, if the process was shambolic as it is alleged, it would not matter who called the chaos. Standing Order 98 places the duty of ensuring that order is maintained in the House squarely on the Speaker, which entails ensuring that pursuant to Standing Order 104, every member is seated at all times when in chamber, except when passing to or from his seat or when speaking.
In his ruling on a petition challenging the constitutionality of the Act, Odunga ruled that Muturi acted in contravention of the standing orders, which requires members to remain seated during voting.
We are therefore no hesitation in holding that there was no quorum in Parliament when the Act was passed, that the Speaker acted illegally in neglecting to address the issue of quorum. Failure to obey the law or rules rendered the whole process a nullity. It is an illegality which this court cannot sanction.
He, however, dismissed the petition that the Senate was ignored in the passing of the bill, saying the Senate Speaker, Ekwe Ethuro, was in agreement that the bill didn't concern counties.
Where the Speaker is determined that a bill is not one concerning county governments, such a bill is then rightly considered and passed exclusively by the National Assembly. The Speaker of the Senate, having expressed concurrence that the bill did not concern county governments, that was the end of the matter, and there was no need for the Senate to deliberate further on the same.
Odunga urged the Senate to restrict itself to legislation that directly affect counties other than always tussling with the National Assembly. Siaya Senator James Orengo was a relieved man after the judge dismissed an appeal that by acting as counsel for the court coalition in the petition, Orengo had forfeited his duty as a senator.
The petitioner has not persuaded this court that Orengo has used up public time in preparing for and participating in this election petition. No evidence has been shown to this court to demonstrate that counsel's conduct this far is inherently incompatible or fundamentally in conflict with his role as a member of the Senate.
The petition will now be heard by a 3-judge bench after Odunga referred it to Chief Justice Willie Mutunga.